Welcome to another edition of Rust Rants, where I come on and go off about, well, whatever's honking me off today. So yesterday was Independence Day. And I'm not talking about the day where Will Smith and Bill Pullman and Jeff Goldblum saved us all from an alien invasion, even though that is one of my all-time favorite movies. Now, I'm talking about the day when the 13 colonies declared their independence from Great Britain and became the United States of America, the greatest country ever. But while most of us were celebrating with fireworks and barbecues and watching baseball games, or watching the movie Independence Day, some Americans decided to celebrate by telling everyone what a rotten place the USA is. Which brings us to this article on ESPN.com by Howard Bryant. I call it an article, and I guess that's what it is, but honestly, the dude wrote a flippin' novella. I mean, that's how long it is. Anyway, this very, 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 very long article is titled Baseball, Barbecue, and Losing Freedom this 4th of July. Already, you know this is going to be a total wine fest. Now, because this thing is about as long as Stephen King's The Stand, I'm just going to go over a couple of the highlights, or maybe lowlights, as the case may be. So anyway, first, Bryant decries the fact that the 4th of July has publicly shifted its focus from family to symbols, all because of the September 11th terrorist attacks, and that's made it hard to reconnect with your favorite aunts and uncles. O'Brien says, quote, "No backyard barbecue and badminton game could compete with 20 years of military tributes and unquestioned nationalism," end quote. Man, that is just dumb. I can't think of any fancy way to say it. It's just dumb. And I mean, just because there's a military flyover at some game that might be 500 to 1,000 miles away from your home, that's going to ruin your family barbecue? Yeah, I don't get it either. Anyway, unfortunately, we have to move on with this, and we haven't even reached peak stupidity with this article. Bryant says, quote, "You look at the Betsy Ross flag, and then you look at it again. As a kid, it was your favorite version of the American flag because the 13 stars in a circle looked kind of cool. Reminded you of Schoolhouse Rock, the old Saturday morning cartoon. As an adolescent, you associated the 13 circular stars with sports, Dr. J, Andrew Toney, and the Philadelphia 76ers. Today, as an adult, you see how the flag has been co-opted by white nationalist groups, some of the same ones who stormed the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, 2021. Oh, you know what, dude? Kiss my royal German, Hungarian, Irish butt. But you know what? Why should I get upset? Like I'd expect anything less from a moronic D-bag like this guy, Howard Bryant. I mean, everything's been co-opted by the evil white supremes who are all over the country. Everyone who supported Donald Trump, everyone who broke into the U.S. Capitol, heck, probably everyone that Howard Bryant disagrees with is a white nationalist. Anyway, there's other bull crud in this article. I'll just kind of give it to you briefly. Howard Bryant, he grouses about the Supreme Court taking away everyone's rights. January 6th was the worst thing that ever happened in American history. What else does he have here? Oh yeah, he's also mortified over how many in the public booed and insulted athletes who knelt during the national anthem. Goes on about how there are just so many guns in the U.S. And of course, more white people are bad horse hockey. Now, this whole pathetic article is nothing but America is the worst place in the world. Now, Obviously, everything is not perfect here in the U.S., and there are assaults on our freedom by the government, by big tech, by educational institutions, but we do have the freedom in this country to fight back with our voices, with our demonstrations, with our wallets, also by creating alternative media, alternative economies, even alternative education sources. And look at where we started as a country and look at all the progress that we have made so far, including fighting a war in which between 500 to 600,000 people were killed in order to preserve the Union and end slavery. I mean, I would say this is a pretty darn good country. And there are a lot of darn good people in this country, and a lot of those people want to do everything they can to try to make this country even better. But you have a guy like Howard Bryant, who instead of pointing out the good along with the bad, or along with areas of this country that need improving, it's just everything is bad. The country's bad, and white nationalists are everywhere. You know what, dude? You're a clown. Maybe you should be grateful to live in a country where you can spew this kind of nonsense and not have to worry about winding up in jail over it. But at least we do have one defender of American tradition, and that is none other than Mr. Hot Dog himself, Joey Chestnut. Yes, at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest yesterday, Joey was in the middle of woofing down hot dogs, and all of a sudden, this soy beta noodle spine animal rights wacko jumps up on stage, makes a fuss. So what does Joey Chestnut do? He goes total UFC on this punk, gets this person around the neck in a chokehold, shoves him aside, and then just keeps on eating hot dogs. Wound up eating about 63 hot dogs to win his 15th straight Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Championship. Joey Chestnut, you are an American legend, my friend. Well, now a word from our sponsor. Does your toilet have rings that always need cleaning? Do you have hard water spots on your shower doors, calcium buildup on your faucets? Just imagine what all of that is doing to the inside of your washing machine, dishwasher, refrigerator, your hot water heater. What about the pipes inside of your body? Buy a filter or be a filter. You can have clean, mineral-rich water without the buildup of unwanted toxins in your body and throughout your whole home. Call Vicki Johnston today at H2O Health and Water Solutions at 928-899-7504 or stop in and see her at the Prescott Gateway Mall. Folks, that's going to do it. Be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe on all of KYCA's social media, Facebook, Rumble, Instagram, YouTube. Check us out on kyca.info. And be sure to smash the like button and leave a comment on this video. We'd love to hear your feedback on it. Till next time, have a good one.